Hello, welcome back. New year, it's always a little bit depressing, isn't it? Because I think we sit there and we think about all of the things that we wanted to have done this year and we haven't, and then we feel like a failure, and that is awful. So I thought I would make a video to help you stick to your New Year's resolutions. And the first thing I want to say is, don't plan. Plot. What is the difference between planning and plotting? When you plan, it's like, okay, I want to do these things. You write down maybe a list of things you want to do, and that's great. When you plot, it's like, I want to do this, and this is how I am going to do it. See the difference? I think we should just stop here. 1 minute in. Goodbye everyone, thanks for watching. That's it really. But I'm going to explain this in a more detailed way to help you guys really make this happen. Come on. So for example, the first thing you might say to me, Patricia, I really want to read more this year, this new year, 2023. I really want to read more this year. Great. First question, read what? Read more is general, it's too general, it's too broad. I think we need to be specific. Read what? Books? You want to read more books this year? Okay, fine. When can you read books? Think about your routine. Really think about it. Can you read in the morning? Yes or no? I can't. There's no way I can read in the morning. Can you read at lunchtime? I can't. I'm eating at lunchtime. Can you? Maybe. Can you read in the afternoon? Some days I can, but not a lot. Can you read in the evening? Okay, maybe. You will find that you will probably be able to read at bedtime. At bedtime, when you go to bed. And that's fine, but you have to remember you're going to be very sleepy. You're going to be tired. So you're not going to read too much, are you? No, instead of reading 10 pages, you're probably going to read 5. Instead of reading 20, if you're a faster reader, you're probably going to read about 10 or maybe 7 if you're very tired. You've got to be real and really ask yourself these questions. If your answer is, I can only read at bedtime, you know you're not going to be reading too much. So that means saying to yourself, I want to read 20 books next year. It's not going to happen, is it? So you're not going to be sticking to your resolution because you're giving yourself a crazy resolution. So instead, say to yourself, I want to read 6 books next year. That's doable. Because you know you're not going to be reading for too long every day. Do you see what I'm saying? Maybe you'll say to me, Patty, what I want to do next year is save some money. Okay. Why do you want to save money? First question, why do you want to save money? I want to save money because I want to have like an emergency fund in case I need it. Emergency fund. So that's a fund, obviously for emergencies. That's like money you have, an amount of money you have that in case something happens in your life, you can get that money. That can be what is going to save you. So maybe that's your reason. Or I want to save money for my retirement. So I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking of me when I am older. And I really want to save money for that time of my life. Great. Ask yourself why you want to save money. Maybe you want to save money because you want to buy something expensive. I want to save money because I want to buy a new car. I want to save money because I want to put in a deposit for a house. Put in a deposit means you pay a lump sum of money, you pay a large amount of money before you buy the house. So you pay that and then you keep paying monthly for like years to come. Maybe that's your reason, but know why you want to save money. That's the first thing. Second thing, look at how much money you actually earn every month. Look at that. How much money can you possibly save from that? So don't just give yourself a random number. For example, oh, I really want to save 1,000 reals a month, if you're Brazilian. That's random. You need to look at how much money you make and how much you believe you could get from that money every month without not being able to cover all of your expenses, to cover all of your bills, to pay for all of your bills, see? And then you look at things that you could possibly eliminate from your expenses. So, do I need to have that subscription? A lot of the time we pay for subscriptions like Netflix, for example, and we don't actually use it. Netflix is just an example. It could be anything. It could be your gym membership, because you don't go. If you're not going, why are you paying for it? Something else, that meal that you have every week at work. Maybe you could replace that meal with a home-cooked meal. You hate me now, don't you? I know. But it's true, you guys. We do spend a lot of money that we don't necessarily need to spend. So I think it's about looking at your expenses and just knowing a few things that you could maybe cut down on, get rid of. A very difficult one, I believe, tends to be about dieting. I see people around me talking about that so much, and I think it is probably so hard to do because we just don't know what we're doing. I think when you know exactly, if you say to me, Patricia, I really want to lose some weight next year. I am overweight and I don't feel good and my health is suffering and I want to do something about it. And then that's brilliant because you're going to feel better. But you need to know what you're doing. So maybe when you look at the whole year, like 12 months, that's really long. So if you just kind of split it into trimesters, so every 3 months you look at what you're doing and you change your strategy, that could be better. But you need to have a very big reason for wanting to do something that is hard. And that's why I always say, talk to yourself first. Analyze your situation, understand why you want to be doing this. So I want to lose weight, for example. You might say, I want to lose weight because I have a heart condition and it's giving me problems. I really need to look after my health. That's brilliant. Then you know what you're doing. But then you need to know how you're going to do this. So really have a clear strategy and plot everything you're going to do. What am I going to do at parties? What am I going to do when I go to parties and I'm dieting? What's your strategy there? You need to know. What am I going to do when I'm having a bad day and I really feel like letting it all out on food? What am I going to do on those days? If you have a strategy, you will know what to do when the bad days or the difficult situations present themselves to you. And this thing about talking to yourself first really is about convincing yourself. Okay, I want to lose weight, fine. But now I'm going to talk to myself and I'm going to convince myself that that's what's best for me and that's what I should do. And when you convince yourself, no one's going to make you change your mind. No parties are going to make you change your mind. Really, because now you know that's what you need to do. So sometimes what you want to do is just not enough. Do you see what I mean? Sometimes when you say to yourself, I really want to lose weight, okay. But when you say, I need to lose weight for these reasons, whatever they are, that's personal to you. Only you need to know, but you know your reasons. Then it becomes something that is a priority. A lot of the time we just don't stick to New Year's resolutions because they're not priorities. We don't even know why we wrote them down in the first place. In the first place, this is an expression meaning, I don't even know why I wrote this down to begin with. It's just emphasizing, it's just making it stronger. Like, I really don't know why I even wrote this down. I don't know. So when you know, whoa, isn't it big? Like, this is huge. When you know why you wrote that down, chances are you're going to stick to it. And don't give yourself like 25 billion resolutions. No, give yourself 2 or 3 things that are important, things that you want to do, things that you need to do, even more so, things that you know you can do. Don't give yourself a resolution that depends on other people. That's huge. That's massive. Don't give yourself resolutions that depend on other people. Give yourself resolutions that depend on you, your effort, your commitment, your determination. Make this about you and yourself, nobody else. I want to improve my English, okay. You need to improve your English, don't you? You do? Okay. I will be with you next year. I'll still be posting here on YouTube. I'll still be on Instagram, doing all of my free work here and there. I will. So you can count on me. But I'm gonna need you to know the reasons why you want to do this and to actually make it happen, to actually know that it is important, that it is a priority for you in your life, okay? Whoa, I'm so ready for 2023. I don't know about you. I'm so ready. 2022 was an amazing year. I absolutely loved 2022, but I am so excited for 2023. How are you feeling about 2023? Are you hopeful? Are you excited? I hope you are. And I want to know, because I think I deserve to after this amazing video, don't I? Yeah, I want to know one of your resolutions. Can you tell me? Can you leave a comment telling me one of your resolutions for 2023? And if you want, you can even write down your full plot as to how you're going to make that happen. I'll give you my opinion. What does that sound like? Yeah? All right then. See you all next week. Thank you. Bye. Bye.